Hello everyone, my name is JohnDaragon, and welcome to the latest version of Vanilla Minecraft. I am going to be making a little let's play of this version because, how should I say, I've been in a little bit of a slump lately when it comes to gaming, and I figured I wanted to go back and kind of revisit one of the games that makes me love gaming, and Minecraft is one of them. So, as you can see, we're here in a vanilla world. This is not pure vanilla. This is a mod pack called Fabulously Optimized, which adds in shaders and all of that other stuff. No particular mods to actually change the core gameplay. I wanted to keep that as vanilla as possible, though I was terribly tempted to add vein mining and stuff like that because it is just annoying to not have vein mining. Anyway, we have our bonus chest here. Hello. What have you got for us? Oh, just some basic stuff, nothing crazy. I was actually a little bit worried generating this world with this stuff because I was worried that it would generate like some super crazy stuff like an iron pickaxe and stuff like that, and I was just gonna be like, oh no, that won't do it all. I think I'm gonna just kind of use most of this for that. Not having a sort button is very annoying. But I don't want to make this about like whether vanilla or modded is better. So I'll try to stop complaining about that. Now, before we kind of get going any further here, I thought I would mention, first of all, what texture pack I am using. I am using the Faithful Classic X32. You can find it on CurseForge. This is the classic version that is supposed to mimic or recreate the Vadix Faithful 32. Now, I've been playing Minecraft for a long time. My very first version of Minecraft was the Alpha 1.2.3. We're on 1.21.10, which is the new Copper update, which is very interesting. Where are all those cows? Yes. I was just like, where'd all the cows go? I want your leather. Where are you? I lost them all. Oh, I heard him. Where is he? Is he down in the hole? Is he trying to hide? Oh, look at him. Look at them, aren't they precious? Look at them trying to hide. You know, there could be bad things down there, you know. And I'm not afraid of them, but you should be. Anyway, I'm noticing we've got copper here. Now that's good. Let me get back on track here, by the way. I'm being so distracted. So distracted. Allow me to explain something that you might be noticing on your YouTube video that you're watching right now, because you're watching me. You're probably noticing the video is a bit, well, wider than normal, and that is because I use an ultra-wide monitor, and I record in that resolution. The resolution I'm recording in is 3440 by 1440. So, basically, almost 4K resolution, not quite, but close enough, and that's what it will show up on in YouTube. So that's why your video looks all stretched out and whatnot. It's nothing to do with any settings or anything that you have on your screen or anything. You're not doing anything wrong. Just wanted to kind of throw that out there. Anyway, so now we have a stone pickaxe. I say let's gather up all of this copper. Look at it all. Now, copper, thankfully, is now actually quite useful. Where it kind of wasn't that useful before, or at least not to me anyways. Oh, there's some iron here too. So if you are curious, speaking of which, the shaders that I am using, if I go to my video settings here, The shaders that I'm using are the complementary Unbound. I had a couple of other shaders here because I was testing them. I meant to delete them, but I kind of just forgot. Not gonna lie. So I guess we'll go ahead and just collect up all of this because, I mean, this is essentially the new stone, if you will. There's not really much reason to make stone tools anymore, minus the first one you need in order to, you know, start gathering copper. Because copper just is in such huge supply that, what are these pitfalls? Look at this. It's terrifying. Pitfalls are terrifying. Looks like we're just going to be able to immediately make a copper pickaxe. Oof. And maybe a copper sword while we're at it. I don't want to go down too deep here because I'm not really prepared to go spelunking quite yet. I just wanted to grab this really quick stuff here, especially because I want to get a full set of copper gear, because not only will that protect me way better than leather will, not quite as good as iron, but still better than leather, it will also be way faster for mining up all of this than continuing with this very slow stone tool. It's actually quite aggravating. Yet again, ever since, I'm gonna say probably like 1.7.3 of the beta, I think, whenever like Agarian Skies and whatnot really kind of made its debut, and modding really just started to pop off. I did play Tekkit and whatnot as well. I just didn't quite get into it as well as I did some of those earlier mod packs, or those later mod packs, because JEI and all of that other stuff just weren't quite as advanced as they are now, where and questing and stuff like that, which are all things I just terribly enjoy in modded modern packs. Look at all of this coal. This is just crazy. We are just getting loaded. Loaded with coal. Which is great, because mining for coal is one of the bigger annoyances, if you ask me. And all. So let's actually grab some cobblestone too, because we are in fact going to need cobblestone. For making furnaces and whatnot. It would probably be wise to use this early iron to go ahead and just make a blast furnace. Like, that is an idea. We really probably don't need more copper, really. But I'm gonna go ahead and grab it since it's just right here. Alright, let's kind of move out of here. I'm just gonna check up here real quick just for any more iron. There's more coal, but we have plenty, so I'm not gonna bother with. Yeah, I am. I am gonna bother. I am gonna bother because we can finish up using this stone pickaxe on it. And look at that. We're already level 5. I thought that was gravel there for a second. I haven't used Faithful in so long, and I've just used other mod packs or other texture packs. One could say that I've been a bit unfaithful, honestly, with my use of texture packs. So we can basically just ditch these. We don't really need those anymore. Probably not a good idea to have thrown my axe, which is my only weapon as of right now. So that's probably was not the best decision to make, not gonna lie. No one ever said I was smart, just that I've played a lot of Minecraft, and that does not necessarily make one intelligent. So let's get back up here. Looks like the sun is going down, nighttime is approaching. That's fine. We can, we'll just post up, here or something for tonight. Let's just make a little hidey hole or something. Until at the very least we got a full set of gear, then we can brave the night and go out looking for things. Since it'll be like the first night and all, I may, well actually never mind, I kind of just remembered I can't really turn up the brightness for you guys because I'm using a shader pack, and shaders, well, let's just say they control their own brightness. They don't really let you do that. So, you know, dark oak doors. I mean, that's a little weird looking, but it'll work for now. And all. So let's really get the smelting here. We have all night to do this, so I'm not gonna be too rushed. I'm gonna make one more. I did not save any. Okay, I meant to make a smoker to cook up this food, but we neglected to hang on. We neglected to hang on to some of those logs. So for the moment, we're just gonna focus on smelting up all of this copper and this iron, and just really getting a good start into the game here. As soon as enough of this copper is smelted, I'm gonna go ahead and make a full set of copper tools, and I'll probably go ahead and get some more cobblestone while we're waiting. There's a copper pickaxe, look at that. So while we're kind of just chilling here, I'm gonna use some of this time to just mine up more cobblestone, because we need it not only for furnaces and whatnot, but we also need it for building material. Now I want to go ahead and point out that these are going to be in kind of episodic posts. So you're gonna see probably around 30-ish minute episodes as best I can. I tend to sometimes get a little too absorbed into a game, and that can sometimes backfire on me to where I just completely and totally forget what I'm doing, where I am, that kind of stuff. Sounds like we have some visitors, but I am 2 blocks up, so they should not be able to get to me. We should be perfectly safe. Well, I guess I could have just put those 2 doors there. That would have pretty much just completely protected me. But like I said, we're quite high up, so we should be fine. Anyway, so I think we just collected at least 64 there, but like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and just collect a bit more. Because I just want plenty. I want plenty of cobblestone, so that way I can build with it and not have to worry too much about running out. So we'll probably just go ahead and use up this. Oh, well, would you look at that? Oh, there's some music. That's nice. All right, well, since we're started on the floor and rewarded once more, okay, we'll go ahead and seal that up, because that way I can do a little bit easier here. Now, I don't want to accidentally screw myself over. That's still 2 blocks up, so they should still not be able to get up to me, so we should still be okay. Now, a skeleton, of course, could be a problem, but it is what it is. Oh, wait, huh? Is that lapis? I think it is. Lapis lazuli. Wow, interesting. I did not know lapis spawned up this high. So I'm maybe a little confused, honestly. I thought it spawned deeper down with like diamonds and whatnot. I can hear a skeleton out there, and he's freaking out because he can hear me. And he's not happy about it, to say the very least. There we go. Okay, so we've got plenty of cobblestone now. Let's see if we can... Oh, I think I got shot at. Oh, dear. Not today. Not today. Thank you very much. All right, so there we go. We have plenty of material now. Let's go ahead and get suited up, shall we? There we go. And a full set of that. Let's go ahead and get our tools squared away. There we go. Lovely. Now all they need to do is make lapis armor. To give this another use and all, and then we'll be good to go. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. As soon as this, looks like this will actually get done first. We'll go ahead and cook up the food that we have as well. I just wish I had a few logs to use. And once we're done with that food, we'll split up more of this. Go ahead and cook the salmon. Thankfully, we haven't really used much, if any, of our saturation yet. We got some cooked salmon, and we're also going to have some cooked beef here as well. We got an iron. Some good iron here. I'm not really quite certain what I want to use that for yet. Probably a pickaxe at the very least. But we may also go ahead and make a blast furnace or something. All right, that's done. Let's split the job up here, kind of get this moving. It should be getting hopefully close to daytime. Hopefully being the question there. No, I think I'm gonna go ahead and use up the rest of this just to make sticks, because we're going to be getting plenty of wood tomorrow anyways. Of course, we need it for, building purposes. So, and like I said, this copper is basically just our new stone. It's so easy to get, and there's just so much of it when you mine that you might as well as just use it as your new stone tools. And like I said, it has just made getting early gear just so much easier. Leather armor was always one of the biggest pains to get, because you just have to find enough cows. Cows sometimes don't drop their leather. Realistically, I would be very okay at this point with, considering how easy copper is to get, for them to just guarantee cows to drop like 2 leather per kill, and like, potentially like 1 beef or something. Like, I don't know however they'd want to balance it, quote unquote, as if Minecraft really terribly needs balancing, if you ask me, but that would be probably where I would start. Oh. Alright, so let's go ahead and start picking all of this up, because we are almost done. So our first night, sleepless, unfortunately, but also very, very well made and well prepared. So this is the vanilla JEI, and this is actually really cool. I really like it. All right, this up. Now, we're pretty much as prepared as we're going to ever be. I'm actually going to just drop these 2 doors here, because I don't really care about them, actually. So let's grab that, grab some dirt, and we'll just leave these here. There you go. Oh, and it's daytime. That's beautiful. All right. And here I thought we were going to have to face some of the monsters of the night. I apologize if I have little blank moments there. I used to upload and stream quite frequently. I actually streamed for over a year on my Kick channel and on my YouTube channel. I did a multi-stream. If I go back to streaming, I will probably stream to my Kick and YouTube. I probably won't stream to anywhere else because X requires payment to stream, which just doesn't make any sense for a person who's not making any money via streaming. Why would I pay money to make no money starting out? That doesn't make any logical sense. And then on Twitch, well, one really only needs to look at recent events to realize that Twitch is not exactly a very good place. There's nothing terribly wrong with, I'd say 90+% of the streamers. It's more actually Twitch themselves that are the problem. And so I won't go into too much detail there because it's just, no one really cares at the end of the day. Twitch is just another, media platform. And whatever happens to it, whether it dies and nobody watches it anymore, and no one really cares because everyone will just move on to the next platform. However, just because there is an indifference to, of course, whether it, lives or dies, does not mean that I do have to sacrifice my morals to continue watching there and all. And I do understand that people have reservations about Kick as well. But the simple reality at the end of the day is just because I have a problem with one and the other one has an equal, in some people's minds, or even worse problem than the other, doesn't mean that I have to adhere to every single thing. In other words, if you are indeed a saint, then you probably shouldn't be watching things on the internet to begin with, because there's probably something wrong with it. And if you're just a normal person who, understands that picking and choosing what you watch and support is just, just part of it. I think I'm trying to get a little too, explaining with that. In other words, what I'm trying to say is, if you still like Twitch, even with all of the bad stuff going on over there, more power to you. If you don't like Twitch and you're watching other things because of that, more power to you. I'm not begrieving anyone for choosing to continue. I'm just simply trying to explain in a really, really roundabout and probably stupid way. I probably should just be more straightforward. Why I don't and all. So, yeah. Anyway, so I think that's probably enough wood for now. Now what we really need to do is we need to find a place to live. Now, normally, if I were playing single player on my own, at this point, I would probably go into spectator or something like that and probably fly around and find myself a nice little area, probably reset the world spawn and stuff like that if I can. I'm not certain if I remember actually how to do that, because I do have commands active. And I know what some of you are probably going to say. Some of you are just like, oh, you've got cheats active. Well, let me show you something. And this is active whether you turn cheats on or off at the beginning of the game. And I thought I heard a creeper. Sorry. See this open to internet button right here? If you click this, then you can turn commands on or off at any point in the game. Even if you had commands off when you created the world, you can open to the internet and turn it right back on right now, right here. So if your belief is that because somebody did not turn on allow commands at the start of the game, that suddenly means that they cannot cheat, unfortunately, you're just misinformed. And you need a little bit of, education on this matter, which I have just given you. So you're welcome. And all that way you won't look foolish if you happen to go to a YouTube video and, go keyboard warrior on somebody, just being like, you know, it's obvious that you're, you know, cheating, you know, because you turned on commands and stuff like that. Well, the thing is if you then go to another YouTuber and say like, hey, I'm glad you're not cheating because you didn't turn on commands, well, that other YouTuber might be secretly laughing at you because you're just ignorant to that topic and all, which, like I said, thankfully, you are no longer ignorant. So, there you go. I hope that helped you. The more you know. I may very well go into spectator and all just to go ahead and fly around here just to save a little bit of time. But for now, I'll go ahead and just kind of walk around here and see if we can't find somewhere on foot. That is also another reason why I enabled commands, is so that if I did want to get like, oh, hello. All right, we're going over there. I also did want to potentially get some like flying footage of the like areas that I'm going to build in and stuff like that, or perhaps even to use for like a thumbnail or something like that, because I want to point out I'm a very simple man. I don't have an editor. I don't have tens of thousands of dollars to work on color grading and other stuff, such things like that. Hello, Mr. Sheep. Oh, you know, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have done that. There's a village over here. I can get a bed over there. I don't need to kill the sheep. I don't need to kill the cows anymore either. Hoop. Okay. Let's, I can't believe that uses up durability on your sword. Let's go grab this iron right here. You know, am I the only one that finds that odd? Like, you break leaves with a sword, and that costs the sword durability. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? I find that just very, very odd, honestly. Anyway, I wanted to grab a little bit of this coal, bring me back up to maybe a stack of coal. Just to kind of get us back up in the works here. How much does that give me? 54. Okay, that's enough. I just wanted to get myself back up kind of in stock, if you will. Now let's head to that village. No, but yeah, I really can't believe that uses durability on the sword. That was something I always like questioned. I was just like, why does that take durability? That seems silly. Oh no. Oh dear, what happened? Look at half the village is underground. That's not good. Anyway, we can drop down right here actually. And I'm gonna go grab this this iron. Oh, and there's villagers trapped down here too. Oh, let's grab this iron. Yoink. And we're gonna have to do some. Do we have some dirt? Let's not use cobblestone. Let's use dirt. Probably be a better option. Just one. That's okay. All right, can we get into this guy's house? Man, look at all the copper. That's what I'm saying, is like copper is just so common. Yo, look at this. Oh gosh, what happened? I don't, is there anything in here, or is it just all copper? There's a bed. I don't know, we'll take the bed. At least we're not basically stealing from anyone in that case, because I doubt there was anyone living there to begin with. But here you go. Hi guys. I'm just gonna waltz in here. Golden beds, huh? I mean, that's something. Okay, we're gonna take those and those. Gonna take a little bit of bread, some apples. You guys can keep the oak saplings. In fact, I'm going to actually, I'm going to toss your oak saplings over here. Sorry about that. I want a blue bed. Does anybody want a blue bed? Let's have a blue bed. Blue. Lovely. All right, and then we're gonna take this chest. That way we have a double chest. There's a spider around here somewhere. I hear him. Oh. Oh, look at that! There's the Minecraft dungeon! Oh, you shouldn't be in here, my dude. It's dangerous. Anyway, let's disable that spawner. Excuse me. What's in here? A music disc, some gunpowder, some string, bones. Oh dear. Here, you can have this. Pumpkin and melon seeds I don't really care about. Ooh, that's a good find. And some golden horse armor. We'll take that just in case we find a horse. Oh. We got some baddies crawling around. Let's see if we can just lose these guys. There's some very epic music playing right now. Like very, very high tempo. Don't know if that's the right word for it. I'm not a music guy. I should ask my brother. It's like it's building up to something. Like, ooh, chills. Anyway, hello. What is that noise? That's part of the song. Okay. I was very concerned there for a moment. We'll take that. Oh no. I'm so out of room. Okay, let's do ourselves a favor, free up a spot by cooking this up. I guess we're gonna lose the leather. So we'll just see you later, Mr. Leather. I'm gonna go ahead and lose the horse armor. We just really don't necessarily need it. It's a cool thing to have, but we don't need it. Like, not right now anyways. I'm also going to make a hoe to gather up all that wheat out there a little faster. I'm glad I didn't make a smoker yet because our inventory is just absolutely stuffed right now. And we got potatoes, which is like the best food in the game. Like, so much better than like half of the other farmable stuff because you can farm it way easier and it just turns into a baked potato, which is delicious and all. Oh, hello. Okay. This is getting a little ridiculous. Really could use a backpack right about now. Oh, hello. Oh, and there's the smoker. What's next? A blast furnace? We don't even need to make the smoker anymore. And all. Oh, dear. Oh, the skeletons are getting chased by wolves. Look at them. Look at them. Oh. Hey now. Hey. Bad skeleton. Oh, and we picked up arrows. Use up our salmon first. The arrows are good, but I'm just gonna go ahead and toss them. Just really don't desperately need those right now. We've already been in there. We were just in there. We need to gather up all of this hay, which with a hoe will be very, very fast. Oh, what did we picked up? I see. Okay. Man, we just got food for days. Anyway, if we just move towards the iron golem over here, he'll take care of the zombie for us. You gonna take care of these for us, mister? Oh, we just need to lead them back to him. I love watching the iron golem work. Good boy, iron golem. We won't kill the iron golem. I like him. And wow, this village is huge. Is there anything in here that I want? Oh, can we oops, sorry about that, mister. Can I trade with you? Oh, we got some potatoes, beets, amongst other things. And another brewing stand. Look at the iron golem chasing after him. I still don't quite understand what this is supposed to be. Like, what this building here is supposed to be and why it doesn't have a floor. Like, so that's still a mystery to me. Anyway, this is a very well laid out village. I must admit. Oh, I better close that door. Oh, little Timmy gonna get diddled by a zombie. Oh, I've lost track of where I've been, unfortunately, but there's it's got to be like multiple villages, right? Like, no. Oh Lord. Gosh, what are we gonna get rid of? I guess we'll lose the string. You know what? Let's lose the gunpowder. I don't need the gunpowder. Most of all. Out of everything else, I don't need the gunpowder. Whoa. Oh, see you later, little guy. Look at him run. Woo! Oh, got some fish here. Oh, I think I want raw fish. Anyway, we're gonna grab all of this because this is just free food for days. And all basically literally. I mean, we're probably not gonna need a food source for a very long time. I'm also noticing that we are going way over the time limit. So I'll probably chop down this village search in the edit. That way we don't get too far ahead. Oh, yeah, Mr. Creeper. Get out of here, Mr. Astley. There we go. Alright, so I think we will end our video just up here. And I'll see, why didn't they put it on the 4 pillars? That would have been much better. Okay, so with that being said, and nighttime is disappearing, we're going to go ahead and end off our video here. And I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of our little Minecraft Let's Play. It went on for a little bit longer than I intended it to, but that's why I said 30-ish minutes, because I kind of just sometimes let my I let myself have too much fun, and whenever I do that, videos go for way longer than they should, so thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked the video, I'd appreciate a subscribe to the channel and post comment about what you liked and what you don't like and all that other good stuff. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.